Hello, hello students. Okay, so in this class, I will be sharing with you the final assignment details. I will explain to you everything in detail and make sure you have understood it and you do it properly so that later I do not want to hear from any student that I didn't do it according to the rules and why I got less marks, etc. Okay. Everything will be explained in details, and I hope and I expect every single one of you to follow the rules that I will say today in properly and do the works properly. This is the 17th week. This is the last week of your study. Next week you will have your final exam, right? So the final exam, when it is, please ask your school office. I don't remember the date, but please ask your school office when is your final exam. And so this week, you will all do the final week assignment. Now this assignment is a part of your final exam. I repeat, this assignment that you will do in this week is the part of your final exam. So your final exam consists of 100 marks, right? 50 marks is for the written exam that you have on the 18th week. And the schedule of your exam, when is your exam, etc., will be given by your school office, right? You can ask Katie, you can ask your school teacher, when is your final exam, when is your written exam, right? So that is on the 18th week, and it consists of 50 marks. 50 marks is for this week's assignment. So taking both is your final exam. Your final exam is of 100 marks. 50 marks is for the written exam, which is on next week, right? And 50 marks is for the assignment, which you have to complete on this week. So this week's assignment should be submitted to me by 25th of June, which is on Saturday. 25th of June, all the assignments should be submitted to me. Okay. Do not forget to submit me. You can send to your class monitor. Class monitor can collect all the files and send to me via WeTransfer. All right. I'll have a discussion with the class monitor how you can send all the files. But make sure everything reaches to me by 25th. No late submissions for any reason will be allowed. You will have 3, including today's class, you will have 3 classes with me. In all the 3 classes, you can utilize the full time for doing your assignments, and that's enough time, right? So, and whatever instructions I'm giving you, please follow them properly. If any doubt is there after the class, you can ask me in booking messages. The assignment rules. This is a group work assignment. For this week assignment, you don't have to work individually. You will be working in a group. A single group will consist of 3 students, all right? I don't know the exact number of students in your class. Like if it is like, I don't know, 47 or 48 or 46, I think students are there. If there is like one group that's, 2 students or 4 students, fine. But all the groups majorly should consist of 3 students, all right? In a single group, all the students should work equally, okay? It's not like that one person will do all the works and others will just sit and do nothing. Every single student should work equally. Marks will be given the same to all the students in a group. So in one group, okay, understand this very, very carefully. In one group, if there are 3 students and if you are getting 30 marks, all the students in the group will get 30 marks. It's not like that, that one student will get 35 marks, one student will get 20 marks, one student will get 10 marks. Okay? Because I don't know, I can't know if one of you is not doing any work. I will not be able to know, right? And I will not be able to know if one of you is doing all the work. How can I know that? You will be working there, you will be working in your dorm or in the classroom. So it's no chance that I will be knowing it. So I will give the same marks that your group will get, okay? So if group number 1 gets 30 marks, if there are 3 students, okay, student A will get 30 marks, student B will get 30 marks, student C will get 30 marks. So it's your responsibility that all of you should work in the same way. Because if you are doing all the works and the other 2 of your friends are doing nothing, they're just getting 30 marks for your work, isn't it? So make sure all of you do the same amount of work. Sit together, you decide among yourselves what are the works that you should do. It may be that some of you are doing some part of the work, some of you are doing some other part of the work, doesn't matter, but all of you, 3 students in one group, should work in as a group, okay, and should produce good work. Secondly, thirdly, should have the same amount of works. Okay, every student should participate in the group work, and there is no individual. Do not come to me and say, do not send me a message and say, sir, I will work alone. Okay, I do not want to work in a group. No, it will not be accepted. Some group can be consisting of 4 students if there are some extra students, okay, but not less than 3. Okay, so make sure every single one of you do your work properly and as a group. Why I have given this exercise is, if you go out and search for a job, right? And if you're doing this kind of job in the industry, there you will be doing group works. I think I have shown you certain documentaries and videos of how they used to how they are working in the industry and all. There you have seen, for example, in a studio, right? Disney or Pixar, right? They are all doing group works, right? Some students are writing the story. I mean, some people are writing the story. A group of people are doing the storyboard. It's not that one person is always making everything, right? There are group members. There is a director, right? Under whom certain people are working. So it's all about group work in this industry. In multimedia industry, there is always group work. So it's better from now only you get accustomed to it. You know how to work in a group. Okay, so this exercise is all about that, right? So in a group, I mean, after this video, all of you sit together. You should decide your groups. Okay, what will be your groups and who are your friends. You can make a group and minimum 3 students. Okay, all of you should be a part of the group, and in the group, remember this, in the group, all of the 3 students should work equally. Got it? No students should just sit idle and their friends will only work, because whatever the marks you will get for your group work, all the students, 3 students, will get the same marks. So if you're showing me the final work, okay, if I give it 40 marks, if you are 3 members will get 40 marks out of 50. Each of you will get 40 marks out of 50. Okay, so if someone in your group is not working, that person is just getting marks for your good work. So that person is not doing anything. He is just or she is just getting marks as free marks. I don't want to give anyone any free marks. So I can't see that. It's your responsibility to see to it. Okay. So the assignment detail is you have to write an original story, any kind of story. Okay. Write the script from that story and make the storyboard for a 5-minute short film. Okay. I have underlined it because this is important. Keep in mind you're writing the story, the script, and the storyboard. You're making the storyboard for a 5-minute short film. So when you're writing the script, think about how many scenes you are preparing for your short 5-minute short film. When you are drawing the storyboard, think about how many shots in one scene you are drawing. Okay, how many scenes you are drawing and what is a 5-minute storyboard. So if you remember, 1 page of script, I told 1 page of script is equal to 1 minute of film. So your script will be 5 pages if it's a 5-minute short film, right? And generally in one scene, there are like 5 or 6 different shots, camera shots, right? So there will be around 25 to 30 panels in a storyboard. Okay, so it's a huge work. That is why I have given it as a group work. What you can do in the group, you can decide that one person will write the story, one person will prepare the script, and another person will make the storyboard. Or 2 person will work together in the storyboard, 2 person will just work together in the story, and 3 of you will work together in the script, like that. Whatever, it's upon you, it's up to you. I don't want to interfere in that. But all of you, my issue is all of you should be working in the same way. Okay. It must be an original story. Students, I have ways to find out if you are copying from somewhere. Okay, if you are copying your story or your script or your storyboard from somewhere, I will catch hold of it and you will just get 0. Okay, so don't do like that. Write the original story, prepare the script from it, and make the storyboard. All right, for a 5-minute short film. Keep the time in your mind. The story and script must be written following the rules discussed in the class. Okay, we have detailed class learning about story and script. So please keep them in mind. And if required, see those class videos again. You should have those videos with you. So see them again for any confusion if you have. All right. The storyboard should be drawn in proper format. Okay, with scene number, shot number, description, and dialogue, if there is a dialogue with each panel. I am not saying, I'm seeing people not doing this. I'm saying people not writing the scene description or the scene dialogue. Okay, all these things should be written. Okay, or else marks will come down. So follow the formatting of script and story, especially in the proper way. Okay, formatting is very important for script. Also, as I said, the scene number, the scene, which scene, interior shot or exterior shot, description of the scene or the action, right? Then how you write the dialogue in the middle of the page. When you are just introducing one character, the character name should be written in the capital letter. In bracket, the description of the character should be there. Okay, the parentheticals should be there. That if there is any dialogue, which character is telling the dialogue, that character name, and in which way the character Aaron is talking angrily. So that's a parenthetical, right? If you remember, see those class videos again. All right, you should have those class videos. We have discussed all those things in details. So see those class videos again and do the script, write the script in proper format. The storyboard again, every scene should have shot number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever shots you are using. Okay, each shot should have a description. what is happening in that particular shot. You should write the description. If there is any dialogue, you should write the dialogue in a particular shot. Okay. So that should be done. The formatting should be followed properly. Even for the story, keep in your mind, it should have a beginning, it should have a middle, it should have an end, right? So all those things should be done properly. Okay. And so this is your assignment for this week. You have to write an original story. You have to write the script from that story and make a storyboard for a 5-minute short film. So by the end, I will, along with this video, I will send you this PPT class1 format where you need to mention your group members. Okay. Class monitor, kindly collect that, distribute that list to Excel sheet to every student, and and they can fill it up and send it to me, and you can send it to me by the end of each class. Honest working, as I said, if you're copying from anywhere, okay, you will be marked 0. And I will have ways to find it out. Don't think you can outsmart me. You can copy from somewhere and you can write, and I'm not going to see it. Don't think like that. And marks will be given as per the following way. Keep this thing in mind. Later, I don't want to hear anything that I didn't know, sir. I didn't know this had marks, or this is the thing why you have deducted marks. I will not answer any of your doubts regarding that. Okay, I will not answer to the question of any student that why I got 70 and my friends, they have got 80. I have done very nice job. I have seen many Chinese students question this to the teachers. Okay, if you question this to me after the end of when I tell you the marks and everything, I will not answer to you. I will check every one of your works properly, and each of your works, I don't know any of you personally, right? So whatever marks I will give as per whatever works you will send to me. So if your work is very good, you will get very good marks. If your work is like, okay, you will get average marks. If you have worked in a bad way, you will get bad marks. Even if you think that your work is very good and I think your work is bad and I will give you a bad marks, it doesn't matter because I am the teacher here, right? So do not ask me this question, why I am getting less marks or why my friend have got more marks. I can tell you why you have got less marks, because I'm not going to answer why your friends have got more marks and you have got less marks, and I'm not going to do all those. Okay, so that is why in the beginning, I'm telling you this division of marks, in which way your marks is divided. Okay, so 50 marks is the total for this assignment. Story consists of 15 marks. Script consists of 15 marks. Storyboard consists of 20 marks. So total is the 50 marks. Okay. Story, you will have following the correct format. Means you will have a beginning, middle, end, conflict, solution, all those things. All those correct, the format contains 3 marks. The idea of the story consists of 7 marks, because that is the main thing. If your idea is very good, if your one-liner of the story is very good, then of course the whole thing will become very properly. Plot development, conflict development, climax, resolution, how you are developing the plot, how you are writing the conflict, how you're creating the conflict in the story, how you are making the climax, how you are making the resolution, that is the end of the story. Okay, all those things consists of 5 marks. Okay, so total 15 marks. So if your format is wrong, 3 marks is gone. Your idea, if it is not very good, you will get less marks. If the plot development is not good, or conflict development, or climax resolution, these are not good, the 5 marks will be deducted. Okay. So think of all these things and write the story. All of you, if there is a 3-member team, 3 of you sit together, put your inputs in a story and make the story. Story is very, very important. If the story is good, the script will be good, the storyboard will be good. If the story is bad, even if you write a very nice way, the script, it will not be very good. Got it? So it's all about the story. The story should be very, very strong. Okay. It's a 5-minute short film. Okay. Keep in your mind that it may be a 5 minutes animation short film, or maybe a live motion short film, doesn't matter. Okay. But keep in your mind that it's a 5-minute short film. So don't write a huge long story that you can't show in 5 minutes. Got it? So in a 5-minute short film, how a story you can, what kind of story you can show? Think about that. Script, following the correct format. Again, script has the format as I have discussed. 5 marks. Division, developing and writing of scenes, which is the most important part of the script, consists of 10 marks. So from the story, whatever you have written, you should develop the script, and the script should have like different scenes, right? And how you are developing the scenes, how you are starting the scenes, how you are ending the scenes, all those things are very, very important. Like in one scene or 2 scenes, don't put all the dialogues and rest of the scene is empty. Don't do like that. Think equally in every part. Like if there is a 5-minute short film, 3 minutes is full of dialogues. Only 2 person is talking. It does not happen, right? There will be some kind of action, right? So make a script for a 5-minute short film that you will really want to see. Okay, write a script and read to others. Okay, send to other students. So, I mean, send to your classmates, or send to your friends, or send to your parents. Tell them how is the story. They will tell you, oh, it's not interesting. Oh, it's very nice, right? So make sure you do a very good assignment. Okay. Storyboard, again, following the correct format, is 5 marks. Camera shot development, which is a very important part of the storyboard, is 10 marks. And drawing of each shot, the drawing consists of 5 marks. So if your drawing is very bad, 5 marks, 0. So do the drawing properly. You already have art classes, so I expect all of you to do nice drawings. Okay. If you want to use colors, well and good. Okay, you can use color, you can color your storyboard and make it very nice. All right. Do every effort. 1 week you have got for doing this assignment. Make every effort to do it nicely. Okay. So students who are going to color it will get, of course, more marks than others. Students who are going to draw very nicely, if their drawing is very nice, I don't care if it is colored or not. If the drawing is very nice, again, you will get more marks from others. Okay. Shot development is the most important thing. Okay. Even if your drawing is not very good, but you nicely develop the shots. Okay. You have thought about the different shots, that will get more marks, right? So all these things are important. And this way I'm going to give the marks. Okay. When I'm giving you the marks, I will keep all these criteria in my mind. Whether the format is fine, whether the idea is good, whether you have developed the story nicely, whether you have divided the scenes properly, whether you have drawn the storyboards, each shot properly. Okay, you have followed the format properly. Okay, all these things should be correctly done. Got it? So this is basically your assignment details. Again, I repeat, see this PPT properly. It's a group work assignments. Each group should consist of 3 students. Okay. Some group may contain 4 students or 2 students, but not all the groups. all the groups majorly should contain 3 students. If there is any group which has 4 students, I will personally ask those students why you have got 4 students. If any group has consists of 2 students, I will ask you why you have got 2 students. Okay, not more than, I mean, most of the groups should contain 3 students. If like at the last there are only 2 students left, of course there is no other way you can work, but most of you should form a 3 student group. Okay, make sure all of you in the group work equally. All right, the whole assignment contains 50 marks, which is the part of your final exam. Okay, the final exam will have another written test, which is on the 18th week, and that written test schedule will be given by your school office. This assignment should reach me by this week, Saturday, 25th. It should reach me. All right. No late submission will be allowed. Okay. The class monitors should collect all the files and send the files to the class monitor by 25th morning, because the class monitors, I know your problem also. You don't receive files from the students at correct time. I know your problem. So I'm asking all the students, send your files to your work to your class monitor by morning. So the class monitor can collect all the files. We have to make them in a one single zip format, zip file. He have to send me. So he will take time, right? So please give your class monitor some time to collect every files and send me in proper time. Sometimes your class monitor cannot send me the files at time because some of you have not submitted him in the correct time. I don't want this. Okay, class monitor should, you can report to me if any students have not given you proper, submitted the assignments in time. You have to send me by 25th. Okay, if there is any students who has delayed, don't care, send me the files. All right, I will tell you the time also, 25th June, 6 p.m. Chinese time. Okay, so within 6 p.m. Chinese time, you should send to me. If there is any student who have not submitted to you before you have collected all the files and sending to me, don't care. Just send me their names, they will get 0. Okay, so every one of you take care in doing the assignments properly. All right, so I'm showing you the format of the, yes. So class 1. So this is your like group name, group number 1. You can write your student ID, whoever is in group number 1, okay, and your English names. All right. So for example, 3 students are in group number 1. You can write your student IDs and your English name. Like this, there are groups. Okay. Each group containing 3 students. Okay. Class monitor, what you can do is you can send this Excel sheet to your classmates so they can put in their IDs and name. First, you take your time and decide in your groups, okay, which 3 of you will be in one single group. Then you write your student IDs and your English name. Make sure this list is proper because I will be giving you the marks in this Excel sheet. Okay, I will be giving you the marks in this Excel sheet. So if, for example, group 1, you have submitted one single work, okay, so you have got 35 marks. All right, so you have got 35 marks, right? Student 1 will get 35 marks, student 2 will get 35 marks, okay? Student 3 will get, the third student will also get 35 marks. So for example, if student 2 have not done any work, still this student is getting 35 marks as same like student 1 and student 2. Got it? So the total marks here is 50. Got it? So that student is just getting 3 marks, but I can't help it. Don't come later and say, sir, that student didn't do any work. It's not, I can't see to it, right? So you have to take care of it. Okay. Even you can actually select one group leader. So if there are 3 students here, who is the group leader? You can select that also, right? So if, for example, group number 2 is getting 40 marks, 3 of you are getting 40 marks. If group number 3 is getting like 25 marks, okay, 3 of you are getting 25 marks. So like this, I'm going to give the marks. Okay, so make sure all of you do the works properly. Okay, so this this Excel sheet has all the 4 classes, class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4. This Excel sheet has all the 4 classes. All the 4 classes, fill it up in your respective class sheets, right? Class 1 student, fill it up here. Class 2 students, fill it up here. Class 3 students, fill it up here. And class 4 students, fill it up here. All right. So this should be sent to me. This list should be sent to me by the end of today. After you have completed your 4 classes, by the end of today evening, you can send me this one. I mean, whenever you have done, you have written your class, all your class students have filled up. Okay, collect it from them and send to me by the end of today. Okay, make sure all the students are in this list. So if there are 48 students, all the students' names should be in this list. No student should be left out. So if there is, for example, 48 students total, for example, I'm telling you, for example, there are 48 students total, okay? Right? So until here, it's 46. Okay, so two students are left off, right? These 2 students can form a group because they are left off, right? They can't join to other group. If they can join to other group, so one group or 2 group can have 4 members, fine. Or these 2 students can form one group. Only in these cases, I will accept students more than or less than 3 students. But mostly all the groups should have 3 students. Okay, so keep that in your mind and make it. If there is any question, please inform me after the class, and I mean, ask me in the Go Team group any doubts or any question you have. Look into the assignment file properly. Whatever is your doubt, I think you can make it clear there. Still, if you have any kind of questions, you can ask me in the booking group. All right. Next week, you will have the written exam. The written exam will have 50 marks. Like I said, the final exam total is 100 marks. So 50 marks for this week's assignment, right? 50 marks for this week assignment and 50 marks is for the written exam, which is on the next week. Okay. Maybe in the next class, I will be sending you another small video regarding what can be the format for your final exam. I have not decided in that yet, but I can send you that by the next week, right? I mean, next class. So concentrate on doing this assignment in a nice way. Think of how much good marks you can get, okay? You can get 45 marks out of 50 marks. If everything is very good, you can get up to 46 or 47 marks. No one will get 50 marks. No one, not a single person will get like 49 marks or 50 marks, right? I don't give full marks to any of you. This is not mathematics exam, okay? You will always have some room for improvement. But you can get up to 45, 46 marks if it is very, very good, okay? I will fail you. I will give just 0 marks if there are bad works or if there are like copied works. Okay, if anything is done in a bad way, you will get less marks. All right. So this is this week assignments. You can utilize today's class, Wednesday's class, tomorrow's class. I think class 4 and class 1 or class 2. Sorry, class 2 and class 3 has class with me on Tuesday. So you can utilize the whole class time to do this. Even Wednesday's class, all of the 4 classes can use the class time to do this assignment. On Friday, class 4 and class 1 has class with me. You also can utilize this time on Friday to do this assignment. Okay, I will send another video on the next Wednesday's class that will mention some details about the final exam, right? So any subject, any doubts you will have on the subject, if you find any doubt, you can send me the questions. I will be explaining all those things. I will be answering the questions either in BOTIM or in a video. I will be clearing the doubts, but you need to send me the questions before, you know. See the old videos, the class videos that I have sent. I guess most of the things have been explained in details. If there's still any doubt, I will clarify you. You can ask me the questions and I will clarify you. All right. So we don't have anything to learn. You just have this assignment in this group. I mean, this assignment to do in this week. Next week is the final exam. Okay. Best of luck to all of you. Do this assignment in the proper way. All right. And that Excel sheet list should come to me, should reach me by the end of today. After everyone have filled it up, make sure class monitor, make sure all the students have filled it up properly. Okay. And once you create the group, it's not changeable. So don't tell me after 4 days that sir, I have changed the group. I will not accept it. Discuss among yourself in a nice way and make the groups. Once the group is done, once I get the Excel sheet with me to me, you are not allowed to change the group. Okay. The final exam is not a group work. That's a single theory exam, written exam. Okay. Don't think that the final exam, the written exam on the next week is a group work. That's not a group work. Only this week's assignment is a group work. Got it? All right. So I'll end this video over here. Any doubts you can ask me in BOTIM group. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.